Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ismahani and today I would like to share with you on Imam Nawawi, a lesson to learn from.
I believe Imam Nawawi is a very well-known person for us. For a person who gathered 40 hadiths of our beloved Prophet Muhammad SAW, undoubtedly he truly has an amazing mindset on why he gathered 42 hadiths altogether. So let's start with a little bit of his background, shall we? Imam Nawawi or Abu Zakaria Muhyiddin Yahya Ibn Sharaf al-Nawawi was born on the month of Muharram in the Nawa village, Syria. So he got his name from that hometown. In his early age, he had this kind of attitude where he strictly busying himself memorizing the Quran and always feared that he might not do what Allah has told him to. Well, everyone should have that kind of attitude, right? And for a person who only lived for 45 years, he wrote a lot of books. And we're not talking about small books here, right? We're talking about large size volumes kind of books, such as Sharh Sunan Abu Dawud, Sharh Sahih al-Bukhari, Riyadus Salihin, Kitab al-Azkar, and many more. And what I want to share with you in this video is only the introduction from Imam Nawawi 40 Hadith book. He made it very appealing, saying that most scholars during his time were racing to gather 40 hadith in their own themes, such as 40 hadiths on jihad, 40 hadiths on basic rules of religion, and many more. So you see, these scholars were actually driven to gather 40 hadiths because of this one hadith, which is, whosoever memorizes and preserves for my people 40 hadiths relating to the religion, enter by whichever of the doors of paradise he wishes. But mind-blowingly, the level of this hadith is actually da'if. It is a weak hadith. Then why the scholars were racing to achieve that? Imam Nawawi acknowledged this and said it is permissible for a weak hadith to put into practice if the virtuous needs are concerned. However, upon gathering the 40 hadiths, Imam Nawawi did not rely on that particular hadith, but rather he followed a sound hadith, which was narrated by Imam Abu Dawud, which is, may Allah enlighten the face of someone who has heard what I have said, has learned it by heart, and transmitted it as he heard it. The most important part that we can learn from Imam Nawawi is that even if there is no such hadith saying about the reward of transmitting hadith, he will still do it because he has set his mind that it is his duty to cherish the sayings of our Prophet ﷺ. He thought to himself that if it is not him, then who will be? He did it for the sake of the next generation. He did it for us. Well, let's make this as a motivation for us as Muslims, as students especially. While we are struggling to succeed in our line of work, in our academics, in whatever we do, we might want to have this kind of mindset of not only succeeding for the sake of our own world, but it is our duty to spread and expand our knowledge for the sake of this ummah.